There it is. The home of every knight in every storybook I've ever read. Never thought I'd step foot in this place. Feeling pretty good. Never gets old. Olizants. They say each leg was as full as 3 men, and thicker than a wagon. They carried all of Writ on their backs and laid it on the mountaintop.
That sounds embellished.
Like you've ever seen one, have you?
There are a few of these beasts left out west. They're peaceful giants, slow to anger.
Wish. If there's anything you haven't told me about Romulan, now's the time.
She's a manipulative creature, an adept at twisting the truth as she sees fit. Be careful around her.
Thus to all wrongdoers. Whoever this was got hobbled and then left here to starve to death.
I was a fool to underestimate her capacity for cruelty. It won't happen again.
The judge's call. Are you ready?
I can go ahead, talk to her. Maybe she'll back down.
No. We're doing this together. Armor.
Judges, you are charged with treason and conspiracy to sabotage the Coalition's war effort. Step down or be destroyed.
Infidel, gun-bearer, black powder, and our glorious hall?
And who are you to order us, trench villain?
Stand down, Ramuha.
Anshi, the rumors were true. We're no longer below Death God. You cannot presume to command me. And you're too diminished to make me.
Let's get this.
Stand down, Ramuha.
She called you Death God. Who are you, Enki?
The one who just helped you kill a goddess.
Don't change the subject. You had every chance to tell me what you were a god of. What else are you hiding from me?
I am your ally in this. Your best and only chance to stop this disaster. That should be all you need to know.
This isn't over. Let's get back to camp before the judges bring every knight in Root down on our heads. All right, gather round. There's something you should know.
See, the spark falls into the pan, making the powder ignite. Propels...
Oh, damn. You killed a god. After what happened back in Dawn, I never even thought it would be possible.
We didn't kill her soon enough. Peaks is in no state to give us an army.
Well, if we lack an army to do the weeding, we'll tear the evil out ourselves.
What does that even mean?
It means there's another way we can help. I got a letter from Yahara. They'd been in Wanderer's Rest, also trying to get reinforcements.
What did it say?
That the dead have reached there as well. Torn down everything in their path. Said they looked like a gilded army, nothing they'd ever seen before.
Sounds like another god. Right. We're setting off for Wanderer's Rest, and then we'll...
You're going to try and fight another god? After everything you saw here?
I can't leave those people at its mercy, Baz.
Luca? Young? Is this what the rest of you want?
I've got to get Yahara out of there.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Fine. I'll pack the supplies and prep the birds. We're ready to go when you are. We set off for Wanderer's Rest, birthplace of civilization, and the richest, most educated place in the world. That is, until the gods got loose. Gods like Enki, the god of death. Who knows what else he's lied about? What kind of path he's leading Nor down? She's been trying to corner the death god, force him to come clean. He's dodged her so far. No matter. His luck won't hold after we find Yahara in First Anchor. We'll make sure of that.
Solid ground at last.
Now you speak, after giving me the silent treatment for 2 weeks.
See, the spark falls into the pan, making the powder ignite, what propels the shot.
So it blows up in your hand?
Not if you do it right. Want to try?
No. I hope my work has served you well so far.
You had news, Forge Master.
I've learned a group from my former order has been seeking a relic.
They can have it then. My fight isn't with the Knights anymore.
This isn't some trinket, Nor. It's a piece of sacred armor, passed down generations. We cannot let it fall into their hands.
They've been away from the peaks for a while. Couldn't we reason with them?
That's a dangerous plan. Last I heard, the armor was entombed in Sun Shelter. I would start the search there.
You're right there, Forge Master. The heat isn't getting to you.
Heat's nothing. Humidity's nothing. But the gods will take me before I travel by ship again.
You know, All we need is a few well-placed rifts, and I could have you back in the peaks in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you, Death God, but no. The only one longing for me back there is the hangman.
No.
How come Nahara picked this place?
It's the furthest port from all the trouble. We used to vacation here, back when we schooled in Sybil.
You schooled in Sybil?
Our parents were well off. Old money. By the time the dead invaded, they'd wasted their entire fortune chasing some wild scheme. If Yahara hadn't figured out how to get us enlisted, we'd have starved.
That explains the attitude.
It's their way of dealing with the world. They don't mean it most of the time.
You sure you're alright? That cough's been getting worse.
I'll live. No rest till dawn.
No rest till dawn.
Sight for sore eyes. Look at you. Got your land legs back already.
No thanks to that tub you chartered for us.
No.
Let me guess. Another army friend.
A friend at first, a fling after. We parted on good terms, and...
What kind of memories?
Well, there was this one time we were,
That's it, we're off. You can't play deaf and dumb forever, you know.
Fire!
What?
The hamlet's on fire!
Damn. Let's go.
A welcome boon.
Lucas said Yahara was staying here. Let's go get them. I'm looking for someone. They're with the Coalition.
Reeks of black powder? Ill-mannered like a mower with mites?
That's the one, yeah.
They left just before all the trouble with the dead started. They're not coming back, are they?
Not if I can help it.
There's a man camping out on Nomad's coast. People say he's a bandit trying to get back on the straight and narrow.
And how are his former gang members taking it?
Poorly. I dread to think what will happen to him at this rate. A mysterious woman came by here on her way to Cape Reunion. She couldn't stop raving on about her ancestral duty.
You think she's mad?
That, or at least religious. In any case, those back roads are hardly safe. A settlement out by Goatfoot Gorge is on its last legs. If it hadn't been for that Coalition captain helping them.
A Coalition captain? Here? Is he recruiting?
From what I hear, he could use all the help he can get. There's a burial ground for Coalition soldiers just outside our hamlet.
Perhaps I'll visit sometime. Pay my respects.
No better time to confront your mortality than now.
Take care, good health.
Thanks, mercy, those... Kids are gone. Now we can travel in peace.
A sapper? Here. Any news from Sybil?
This looks like Yahara's safe house.
Looks like they packed up and left already. Damn.
Looking for the one with the blue jacket? Stinks of black powder.
Sounds like them, yeah.
They left as soon as the dead came to first anchor. I tried to talk them into hiding with the rest of us, but...
It didn't work. They would have been found anyway. The dead are all over this place.
Said they were headed to Back Harvest. Only way there is through jagged descent. You could still catch them if you hurry.
I best get going then.
We don't have to cower anymore.
That looks like one of your coalition insignia. What is it?
The Soldiers' Memorial. We should go back.
You can go back to the camp if you want to. I'd like to take a look around.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
All right, then. We might as well do it properly and light the vigils.
Vigils?
The fire watches for the dead. You don't let it go out.
These don't look like any headstones I've seen.
They can't bring the bodies all the way from Dawn, so people make these shrines instead. I knew this one. Again.
What is that?
That's what we called him. He was a mower herder from out in the sticks. Had this accent we could barely make out. Every time he'd fire the cannon, he'd shout, "Again! Again!" It's stuck.
Narwak. Echar Nark.
This one was the face. Prettiest woman I'd ever laid eyes on. But pity me, was she cold.
You never got along then?
Not for lack of trying.
Kuthchrar. Kri. Kurtmek. Why didn't you want to come here at first?
All I've known are camps, trenches, and memorials, Enki. I've spent my life in the first two, and I'll end up in the third. The hedge doctor. Had the best hangover cures. Knew how to sleep with his eyes open.
Impressive.
Every other word he spoke was a lie. But you never could hold it against him.
Ebramnib. Kurdmek. Dubnom.
What are those things you're saying at each shrine?
An apology for not being there for them. To hear their stories.
Does that mean they'll be forgotten?
Only if you let them. These soldiers. I was not in the below to receive them. To cleanse their souls and preserve their memories.
These were my comrades. My friends. I didn't think about them until we were here, but you shouldn't be the only one that remembers them, Enki.
I know. But I will cherish them all the same.
Thank mercy those ruffians are gone. Now we can travel in peace.
We don't have to cower anymore.
I could do with some sap.
Let's play.
was awful this year. Think I should mend my boat, go back to fishing.
First it was Bandit, now it's the...
You know I'm still mad at you after 3 Peaks, right?
Would you have accepted my help if
I'd have known you were Death himself. Still haven't wrapped my head around that. But you lied to me, Enki. Don't ever do that again.
Understood. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Get ready.
What are we going to do, Captain? The dead won't stop coming!
True, they're a dogged lot, but you've held out so far against those rotters. Are you going to give up now, when they're about to break?
No,
no,
Captain!
Captain. That's a pretty speech, Captain. But those people look exhausted.
And you are?
Norvanek, Sapper. At your service.
Azradel, former captain. Came back to find my home ravaged, so I thought I'd help. I'm not going to mince words, Sapper. These dead are like nothing I've ever seen before. These people are brave, but bravery alone won't cut it. Our only option is to inflict enough losses on them in a single battle that we have time to dig in.
Sounds dire. So what's the plan?
We need some specialists. A few veterans that served under me still live nearby. Problem is, we're no longer on best terms. They want nothing to do with me. Perhaps you could convince them.
I'll see what I can do. On your feet, soldier. Hold on. Dozo!
I'll be damned. It's Nor, the powder monkey.
I haven't seen you since I dragged you out of that cave-in at the Crush.
You wouldn't have. I lost a couple of toes because of it, so they sent me away on medical discharge. I never even got to thank you for that.
You could do one better. The folks here at Goatfoot Gorge need some dead gone. For good.
Azra couldn't muster the guts to look me in the eye, could he? Consider them done for. But I'm not doing it for him. You hear?
It seems people in the Coalition have respect for you.
You do a good thing, you get a good thing back. It's not that complicated. I'm here on Captain Azra's orders. He's in need of a fencer.
After kicking me out? He's got a lot of guts. Sending some sapper.
We've need of you. The people at Goatfoot Gorge.
I know you. You're Vanek.
I am.
I've got people back at the peaks. Told me there's a hefty price for the God Killer's head.
Is it worth your life?
It's certainly worth yours.
He was a good warrior. What a darn waste.
He wouldn't have listened to reason. And you had to defend yourself. A welcome find. A welcome boon. Look, up there.
I see her. Tread softly. Back! Get back! At ease, soldier. Captain Azra sent me.
Well, tough luck. I'm no longer with the 12th.
You were in the 12th? I had no idea.
You've heard of us.
I was at the match head when the dead almost broke through. You held them off long enough until we could bring in the cannons.
I lost every friend I had that day. Swore I'd never pick up a musket again.
The villagers out by Goatfoot Gorge need you. I know you and Captain Azra didn't part on the best terms, but could you be a hero again? For their sake?
Damn it. I'll meet you there.
I got everyone I could. Zhang didn't make it.
A shame, but we'll manage.
Get ready! They could be here any moment! Here they come! Hold the line!
I'll pick him off.
There comes another one. Kaboom!
Here they come! Hold the line!
I'll pick him up.
Come on over, Sapper. You've earned your rest. That put a serious dent in their forces, and it's all thanks to you, Sapper.
I was just doing my part.
Even so, the people put something together as thanks for going above and beyond.
That's better.
you'll find a use for it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Put 'em on!
Interesting find.
Let's play some Seba.
Sure, I'm...
you for saving me. They'll just send another, and another. They'll never let me go.
What do those bandits want with you?
I used to be in their band. Till I realised that's no way to live. I did some awful things, so I ran. I took as much loot as I could. I was going to give it back to the people I stole it from. But they haven't given me a moment's rest.
What if I got that loot back for you?
Well, that'll mean the world to me. I buried it in caches along Nomad's coast. Hopefully the others haven't found them already.
Just make sure you stay out of sight, all right?
There you go, volunteering again.
Don't smoke. Besides, he's one man against a bunch of thugs. These bandits really have it in for Jiri. If they get their hands on him...
Everyone's sins catch up with them eventually, Nor. Prove useful.
Beats walking.
Take them down, Nor.
The mind is a slate. The flesh...
I could go.
You catch on quickly. Find anything worthwhile? Useful.
Now.
Is she one of Jirek's? Who cares? Kill her.
You can't turn anyone down, can you?
I've turned plenty of people down.
Really? Like who?
There was...
This is as good a place to rest as any. That's all the caches.
We should let him know we got them.
dirty rat, Jerry. Stole my loot, killed my men. I wish I'd killed you slower. Never mind, you'll have to do.
Shouldn't have left him undefended.
They would have found him eventually.
I didn't think where the loot's from. I have no idea who to return it to.
You rid the Nomad's coast of a deadly criminal band. Probably saved dozens of lives in the process. I'd say that loot's a suitable reward.
If those knights haven't been at the peaks for a while, do you think they'll listen to reason?
Do you really want?
None shall pass!
I'm here to parley. Let me speak with your commanding officer.
Sentinel Gerses is not seeing anyone, especially not civilians.
Tell him Norvanek wants to see him. He'll know who I am.
Oh. Follow me. No sudden movements. Understood.
I'm busy, Teague. Whatever it is, I'm sure it can wait.
A woman is here to see you, Sentinel. Name of Norvanek.
Vanek. Bring her here. Immediately. You are an enemy of the judges. According to their missives, my killing you should put me in their good graces. Why come here in the first place, Norvanek?
Because I've met your judges, and I know they're dishonest. But more importantly, because they've run the peaks into the ground. Turned the rest of your order against its people. They're not worth your loyalty, never mind your life.
Ah, so that's it. I'm supposed to give up on my mission on an infidel say-so.
I've said my piece. Do whatever you want.
You've come to me with neither fear nor trickery. I respect that. You have earned yourself a trial by combat, in the traditional manner.
And that means?
It means a proper duel. Steel on steel. No guns, or bombs, or black powder trickery. Best me, and my knights will leave this place.
And if you win?
I promise to make it quick. But use your black powder weapons, and the deal is off. Understood?
Bring it on!
No black powder. Knight, bring it.
welcome find.
Let's get this over with.
Take the armor to him. He'll know what to do with it.
Damn it. This shouldn't have happened.
It was a simple mistake.
And it cost them their lives.
How do you know me, woman?
My ancestors witnessed your arrival long ago. You have wandered too far. And too long. Follow me up the cliff. All will be made clear.
This is pointless. She's just some mad woman.
She might be. But I'm not letting you off the hook that easily.
We're here. Explain yourself.
5 generations we have known you, Anshi. I was raised to welcome you. Bring you to this place. Just a little bit higher.
I'm Enki, the god of subtlety. No one's ever heard of me.
I didn't say it like that. I have no memory of her ancestors, whoever they are. You couldn't have worshipped me. I neither had a cult nor wanted one.
A cult? No, Hanshi. You gave us something better. You gave us power. Raised us from poverty. Allowed us to survive the harsh centuries. Not much longer now. Come, come.
You broke your own rules, didn't you? Gave her magic.
Absolutely not. But
Yeah?
I do remember this place. Perched to watch the world fall without being disturbed. When the droughts came, I tried to save it. Never imagined anyone would notice.
These are dark times. The power we have has brought with it violence and unwanted attention.
Does it involve a lot of madmen with goat emblems?
Lately, yes. And for this, we must bid Anshi's gift farewell. I'll see you at the summit. Anshi, you're here at last.
Where did you find this?
A boon from you. Shed during your travels in the above. It gave us everything. It is an honor to be the one to lay eyes on you. Revashit Mel Abe Imbop.
Male.
Away. What was that all about?
A lesson that I didn't stay out of history's way after all.
this then?
Hopefully the people will appreciate this. Finally, some respite.
Did the Knights give you any trouble?
I'm afraid it got messy.
I see. I know you did whatever you could. The armor has dents that need fixing, but even in this state, it will serve you well.
Wouldn't you rather have it, Forge Master?
It's a warrior's tool. Wear it proudly.
That's an impressive title. Forge Master.
Merely a fancy name for a smith. In the old days, they were like priests. The kiln was their pulpit, the hammer their sermon, their flock was the oar.
Don't priests need gods?
We had fire. She answered no prayers and offered no boons. But at least she was honest.
What news from the road? What news?
Sight for sore.
First it was bandit, now it's the dead. Feels like the whole world's going down below these days.
Maybe we can go around this.
Watch out, Nor.
Found anything worthwhile?
How come Ramahal was so much bigger than you?
Bigger than? Ranuha was a runt. Back in the Great Below, she would grovel in my presence.
But you still looked like a tiny fox thing.
Sandstorms would cease so I could pass. The sky would dim when I'd howl.
Then how?
Pardon?
I want to hear you. How? That's better.
A welcome find. This may be a challenge. Might prove useful.
Blessed day, Elgin. Enki. Slow down, will you?
Are you sure? These rocks could still be hiding bandits.
I don't blame them. It's the only place with any shade worth a damn.
Find a use for it. Is that a shot? An interesting find.
Thank you, Elder. You're in my way. We can cut. Look at those things. How did anyone ever make anything like that?
With passion, artistry, and
text you'll tell me you were there for.
I was stuck in a small desert island sail away from Argent at the time.
What were you doing there?
I was... what was I doing there? See? Looks like you're a natural. This will not be so simple. How do you feel? Energized? Makes
You asked for it.
Feeling pretty good.
Looks like you're a natural.
Is it me, or do those statues look like you?
They were. Probably inspired by one of my visits. I traveled to the above when the great below got too much to bear.
And who was taking care of all the dead while you were up here?
Arrangements were made.
Peace be with you, Elder.
no longer be in the Great Below, but the processes of death continue. The door is still in place.
Then what was your job down there exactly?
You wouldn't understand. Might prove useful.
Fancy a quick...
All right, then.
Victory! No one easy on me too. I'll just take this. Away back.
See? Looks like you're a natural.
Enki, what's wrong? Whose temple is this?
My travels above came with a price, Nor. But others had to pay it.
Was that the arrangement you were talking about?
Yes. This temple belongs to Anaya, the goddess of life.
She's not here, is she?
Anaya's nothing like the others. She is compassionate, understanding.
She sounds like someone special.
Anaya's work always took precedence. It was her pride and joy.
Sounds like you didn't care much for yours.
I couldn't stay in the great below, and she wouldn't leave.
So you left her down there?
I did everything in my power to ensure that the cycle would persist, but I can never make it up to her. I know that much. Worthwhile? Welcome find. This climb is pretty steep. Are you sure Yahara came this way?
They probably picked the hardest route just to make me suffer.
Yet you're going after them all the same.
No choice. They're a sapper first, a bastard second.
Finally, some respite. Find anything worthwhile?
Duck what?
Hanshi! Your years above have been unkind, I see.
Who's talking?
There is no glory in killing you. Not when you're this diminished. Get rid of them.
Enki, is this some kind of sick joke?
Knee-deep in another mess, I see.
Just get me out of here, Yahara!
Fine, cover your ears.
I never thought I'd be happy to see you.
The feeling isn't mutual. What are you doing here?
Fascinating. You're ruder than I expected.
Why is it talking to me?
Luca got your letter. He's camped down the road with Baz and Young, the Forgemaster. We're here to help.
Never mind that. Wanderer's Rest is a ruin. There's nothing for the Coalition here. We should leave while we still can.
I thought the same about the peaks, but we still pulled through.
You don't get it, do you, Vanek? There was some kind of huge battle. A god took over Sybil. It's over.
You meet the others at the camp, and I'll take a look at the city myself.
Well, it's your funeral. And Vanek, thanks for saving my brother.
You're shaking.
I just fought something that looked like me. Had a god boom at me from nowhere. I need a moment, all right? That thing up there. It can't be me.
It isn't. It's an ehagri. Think of it like a reflection, made real by magic for a single purpose.
A coward.
I'm impressed. That's probably your worst idea yet.
Or like anything else you've tried has worked.
Have it your way then. See if I care. Hurry up, Vanek. Don't have all day.
Never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad to have you on the team.
You call that a team? An old fart, a blacksmith, a god I can lose in a burlap sack, and you?
You can leave whenever you want, you know.
Leave my little brother with you lot? Fat chance. Oh, go away, will you? I'm sorting my catalysts.
You look like you kept busy.
You look worried. Hitting you.
It's nothing, really. There's this stabilizing agent.
Quack water.
It's unproven, but nothing else has worked. Frankly, we're at a complete dead end.
And this quack water, will getting it help you?
Immensely.
I'll do it.
You will. She said she'll do it.
She would waste her time on nonsense.
According to my sources, the stabilizer can be found in 2 possible water sources nearby. I made this simple test. Just dip this vial underwater. If it changes color, that's the source.
Sounds simple enough. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thanks. It means a lot, honest.
Been waiting for you. Last time I was at West, I was in chains.
What for?
Ran with a group of freebooters, hiding away their loot. Some of it might still be around. We could find it.
For all the good that'll do us.
Not now. But we could use it later. Get you an education.
I've done just fine without one.
There are no sappers in peacetime, no. And you deserve a better life than I've had.
We can cut. What's this then?
never gets old. I'll just take this. There we go.
Lay the board and set the coins. we play.
Always good for a game. Victory! And I went easy on you too. What's this then?
Seems like a poor use of our time against the puppets.
Lucas said it's a stabilizer. It should stop his condition from getting worse.
There's no cure the above can provide. Luca is cursed, and a curse is only undone by destroying its source.
We are not having this conversation.
In fact, they would be roasted while inside their shells.
Mm-hmm.
I was told it tasted very much like crab.
Stop!
It doesn't look like it's willing to share.
Too bad. That's better.
You play Seb?
Always good for a game. It's not changing color. This isn't the place. What's that? look.
Sure beats walking.
There it is. That puddle that Luca was talking about.
Let's try it out. Makes
It changed colour. That's our water. Let's give Luca the good news. I'll just take it.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Feeling pretty good.
We're going to great lengths to save Luca.
He's saved my life more times than I can count. I should save his for once.
Death isn't a failure. It's an inevitability. Even if it does come for Luca, you should not blame yourself. You look anxious. What's wrong?
These forests are crawling with spiders. I'm just keeping an ear out, okay?
I can draw them out for you.
No, absolutely not.
You're being irrational.
And you're... Stop talking for a second, all right? I need to focus.
Are you all right? This will not be so simple. I tried sharing some of my stories from the above with Anaya once.
How did it go?
She was appalled. This world sounded so alien to her. She asked me to never mention it again. They're on to you, North. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. If this doesn't work...
It's going to. It has to.
You're not but skin and bones. Have you been eating?
I've been eating plenty, don't worry.
I'll stop fretting when you stop looking like a scarecrow.
I hope you look as good you are so far.
You look troubled.
Up at a life...
They're damn...
Sight for sore eyes.
Here.
Alkali. And thank you. Here. That should do it.
What in the pits is that?
A gun that I've been tinkering with. I couldn't get the igniting catalyst to work, but with the water...
I thought...
What? No, what's wrong?
I think we should give it a try. What do you think, Nor?
Sure. Thanks, Luca.